The Riverside Media Board makes it easy to add pre-recorded sounds or video to your podcast recording or live stream. What makes this different than the screen sharing feature is that all of the audio and video tracks get recorded locally as separate files and synchronized to your podcast so that you can download it after your recording for post-production. The other benefit is that the media board is a lot less CPU intensive than using the screen sharing feature. So let's jump right into it and see how it works. When you first launch Riverside, you'll be in the Studio tab. To get to the media board, click on Media. You'll be presented with a list of all these pre-selected sounds and videos from Riverside, and you can also switch between list view and grid view. Now, of course, if you have your own theme music, transitions, or videos that you want to share, you can upload your own files by clicking on the plus button here, or you can simply drag and drop your file into the library. All of your imported media will be saved to the cloud so that you can use them for future recordings. Once your file has been uploaded, you can click on the three dots to either delete or rename. So I'm going to rename this to Theme Music Main. Hit Save. Now I can preview my own music. You'll notice beside the play and pause button that there's a looping button. So if you'd like to loop some sounds, you can do that by clicking on loop. Let's try it out with this transition. Yeah, you get the point. I'm going to turn off looping. You'll also notice on the bottom left, there's two play modes. There's preview and live. By default, it's set to preview, so that way you can preview these sounds without having your guest or audience listen to it. It also doesn't get recorded by Riverside. When you click on live, everything that you play in this media board gets heard by your guest, your audience, and also gets recorded to Riverside as separate files. So let's record a podcast and see how it works. So now I'm starting my podcast, and maybe I want to start it off with my theme music. I can also adjust the volume so I can play the music in the background while I speak, and then maybe at a certain point I can turn it back up again. And we'll have a fade out. So now what I can also do is play a video. To play the video, simply click on the video. You'll see that there's another player here on the right, as well as the main video on the left that's going to be shown in full screen, as well as being recorded as a separate video file in the recording. Now I can also pause the video, and I can scrub forward, I can scrub backwards, hit play, and the video will be synchronized as such. So I'm just going to play this to the end. Once the video is stopped playing, it will go away. On the right here, you'll see that there is a video player. If you ever want to hide it, you can click on this arrow to hide it. If you want to see it again, just click it again. So I'm going to hide it. So now that I'm finished the podcast, I want to end it off with my theme music. Let's just click on my theme music. So there you have it. That's the end of this podcast recording. Let's hit stop. Now just wait for your files to be uploaded and we'll be able to see the recordings now. So to see the recordings, go back over to the Studio tab on the left and go down to View All Recordings. So now you'll notice that I have all of the tracks separated from my recording. We have the media board sounds, we have my audio and video, we have the media board video. All of these sounds are synchronized to when I hit record and when I played each sound. So now what I can do is I can either download individual tracks from my favorite video editor, or I can go to the Magic editor where Riverside will combine everything for me.